The Drumming Like a Boss, or the Nail Care Bootcamp, it's always ongoing. It's a week's worth of emails that come into your mailbox so that you can get started on your nail care journey. I took basically kind of the foundation behaviors from my signature program into the boot camp to get people started when Drumming Like a Boss was not open. So that's where it came from. Anybody can do it. It's $9.99. You know, you can send it to your friends. Anybody that's curious about getting started with their dog's nails, it is a good place to start. So how I like to frame things is, if anytime you have stress around your nail care, so if you're having to go get your dog basically to do your dog's nails, if they're fighting you at the very beginning of doing your dog's nails, that is kind of your first sign that you're already starting a stressful event with your dog, okay? And nail care for some dogs is going to be stressful. So if you start there, it's just going to get worse. And so my goal with the boot camp, with my program, the beginning of my program, is to get to a point that we can take that beginning piece so that your dogs aren't stressed, and we kind of take that stressful event and we kind of move it down so that when we get to really hard things, which is actually drumming their nail, right? Like, that's the thing, is we got to put this tool that creates heat, vibration, and we got to put it on our dog's nail. So I want to, the first thing I want to do is get rid of all that stress that happens before there. Because if I'm starting at the beginning and I got to go get my dog to do their nails and they don't want that to happen, then that's way before the really stressful thing. So my dog's just going to keep getting stressed, right? And so the boot camp is a great place to start that process of moving that stress down, okay? So the first thing you do, the first thing we talk about, whether it's my signature program or the boot camp, is we have to create a space that our dog will love. All right? So our first goal is that they actually come into the space. So we don't go get them and drag them into the space. They actually come into the space. They want to get on the table. They want to get on the couch. They want to get in between my legs. They want to get on my mat, whatever that is. And you guys get to decide that. They want to be there. We want them to want to be there. So that is always the first goal, is we get them to like and love that space. And you guys create a consistent routine in that space, okay? The second thing we think about is, does our dog have a way to get in and out of the space so that we give them control over the procedure? We allow them, we start the dialogue, we allow them to say yes or no. So, and giving them that, you know, everybody's really scared of that piece, but if you do it, it's easier to get all the other pieces. It's just people have a hard time giving that piece. So we allow them to say, yes, I'm ready. And we allow them to say, that was too much, and we let them leave. So whatever you create between your legs, on the couch, grooming table, whatever that is, you have to allow them to say no, and you let them go. So once you set up those two things, that really allows your dog to change how they feel about the experience. And that starts us down the road of, my dog's not stressed about the event anymore. So my dog, there's other things to do. I'm not saying that's all we do, but what I'm saying is that sets up your foundation for your dog is like, I am open to doing this event. But if you're starting from a place where you got to go get your dog because they don't want that event to start at all, it will just get worse. But if we can do this, then we have a shot at getting our dogs to allow us to do their nails, and they're going to be okay with it. So